Maria was 58 years old when she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. There was nothing more that could be done. She had only 3 months left to live. Most people would begin to fall into despair and start saying their goodbyes. But Maria said something different. "If I'm going to die, I want to see something grow one last time." A woman had journeyed through nearly an entire lifetime, weathering countless trials. After her husband passed away, she lived alone in a small house. Her children had grown up, started their own families, and lived hundreds of miles away. At the end of that year, just as she set aside work, thinking she was stepping into a peaceful retirement, life suddenly took a different turn. One late winter afternoon, the doctor gently informed her, "You have about 3 months left to live." That sentence struck like lightning, tearing through the still sky of her world. All the surrounding sounds faded into nothingness, stripped of meaning. In the days that followed, Maria sank into silence, lost in a storm of emotions, regret, fear, helplessness. But then, in that darkest moment, a flicker of light rose from her heart, faint but fierce. She asked herself, "If I only have 3 months left, how can I live them meaningfully?" And so, she chose to live, truly live. She began spending each day tending to the backyard, which had long been bare and quiet. Each handful of soil was turned with her frail but determined hands. Each seed was planted with the deep belief that, one day, it would sprout and bloom. Every morning, Maria would step into the garden, her hands touching the earth, softly whispering to the young shoots, as if speaking to her children from long ago. She smiled more. She slowed down, but she lived more deeply.
She believed that somehow she would live to see that garden blossom and bear fruit before her life came to an end. And then a miracle happened. At a follow-up appointment, the doctor stared at her in astonishment. The tumor is still there, but it hasn't grown. It hasn't spread. The cancer hadn't vanished, but it had stopped. No one could explain why. But perhaps it was her quiet strength, her gentle hope, and her deep love for life that helped create that miracle. Maria didn't know how much time she had left, but she understood one thing. As long as she could wake up each day, step into her garden, breathe in the scent of damp earth, and watch the plants stretch toward the sun, it was a day worth living. And just like that, the days kept passing. Months turned into years. 3 months became 12 years. She said, "Maybe the medicine helped. Maybe God helped. But I think the garden saved me. It gave me a reason to get out of bed." Maria now runs a support group for women with terminal diagnoses. She still grows tomatoes, and every spring she tells her story because she knows someone out there needs to hear, "You are not done yet."